Here's the how it works on our one and done platform. Once you've logged in, go to the top right and click on the one and done button. This will bring you right to our main lobby page where you can see all of the events that are in the public lobby. You can click on your private events, any contest you're in. This is just for us on the admin side. The video you're watching here, joining a private contest, is up here. And then over here is the create button. To create a contest, click on this button and it'll pop up here. If you want a public or private contest, you can click on either of these. A private contest will show you a code. This will be the code that all of your members will use to enter the contest. This code will also be sent out when you do an invite through the contest page. Here you can name the contest. And here you can put any notes, whether it's payment information, different prizes, anything that you want to put here about the details of your contest. This will always show on the contest page. Next is the event selection. This has the list of all of the events for the upcoming season. You can pick all of them by clicking select all. You can remove them all and then pick individual ones, whether it's just the fall events, whether it's just the majors, any of the secondary level events that you don't want to have in there, anything you can do. So any combination of events is possible. Next, you have the multiple entries. If you click on this, you'll allow users to have multiple entries from the same account. You can limit this to the amount of entries you'd like that to be. We also offer bonus weeks. If you select this, what it'll do is allow you to double the outcome for any set of events, whether it's all four majors, the WGC events, the players. It'll be double the income for those events for all users. We also have the wild card, which is the same concept as the bonus week, except it puts the control in the user's hand. So one event throughout the whole season, a user will be able to double the outcome in an event. They will not be able to use it in an event where there's no cut. So there has to be a cut in the event for a wild card to be used. So if you select that here, they'll have that option. You can limit the amount of users to whatever number you'd like, or if you leave this blank, it'll be an unlimited amount. Here you can click to choose an image for your contest that'll always show on your contest page. Here's the backup pick selection. If you want, you can allow backup picks. If you click on that, you can decide that users can make 2 picks each week, their main pick and a backup. If the main pick does not start, is disqualified, or withdraws for any reason, the backup pick will be used. And the last here is the join after the start date. If this is not clicked, only users that join the contest before the start date can compete. If this is clicked, it will allow users to join the contest after the start date, even though they've missed events earlier in the year. So with that, we'll click on create, and it'll bring you right to the contest page here. You might be the admin and you might not be competing. If you are going to compete, it's simple. You just click join contest. It'll show up here. Type in a name, hit join. Do you want to join the test contest? Okay. It'll take a second and it'll bring you back to the page with you in there. So this will be the list of all the events that are selected, and then you can make your picks. So we'll go back to the test contest. Just to go over, as the admin, you can edit the image at any time by clicking over here. You can click on this to edit anything about the contest from that same pop-up that we first saw. If you want to delete the contest, you can click here. To email the contest or invite a user, click on this button over here. It'll bring you to this page. Anyone you've emailed prior will be here. If you need to add them manually, you can click here to add your list. You go back to the contest detail here, and then you'll see as an admin, this is actually a drop-down. You can see once there's more users in here, it'll have the list. If you click on that, you'll be able to delete from here. And you can also click on that, click on a team, and then click on picks, and it'll bring you to their picks page as the admin. Here we just have some data to make it interesting to see. This will show the list of all of the users, all of the players, their rank for the season, who the player is, how many events they played, and how much they've earned. If you want to view all players that have earned money this year, you can click on that. For golf utilization, this will show you for the contest only how many players have been used and what percentage they've been used. And the same here, you can hit view all. Down here, you can put comments Anyone in the league can post comments, so you can have a message board here. And then these buttons up here, this current last event will show you the current event and who's been picked. If it's during a new week, it'll show the results from the prior week. So once lineup lock is in, you'll be able to see who was picked. Until then, it'll show what's prior. Obviously, there's no events prior to this at the beginning of the year, so that's why you see this. If you hit export standings, it'll give you an Excel file which shows you all the picks and results. Here will also show the standings for the whole league, rank, the team name, how much, and then different stats in terms of wins, top 10s, top 25s, and then cuts made. Another feature we added this year is create segment. You can create segment, say, first quarter. So if you want to just track the first quarter of events, you can type that in, select whatever the first quarter is, which is just whatever events you'd like, hit create, and it'll create a list of segments up here. So when you click on that, it will show just the ranks for those events, and then when you click on a team name, it'll just show you the picks from that. If you want to go back to showing view all events, the main leaderboard, click that, it'll show you everything. But here you can create a tracking of any set of events that you'd like to track for the contest. And that's pretty much it. When you want to renew, once the contest is started, there will be another button here at the end of the season. You can click on that. It'll allow you to renew the contest to create for the new season coming up. If you have any questions on how to create a contest, reach out fantasygolfmetrics@gmail.com or at FGmetrics on Twitter. Moving forward, we'll go back to a contest that's already in place so you can see a couple details on what things look like once the contest is underway. Go back to the lobby. We'll go to 2018. It just takes a second to load all the contests from 2018 here. And while that's loading, you can see the test contest was created as a public event in the lobby here. So anyone that comes onto the page can see it as a public event. Now that we're on the 2018 page, you can see all the contests that were public here, any private ones, anything like that. If we click on the main one and done we used for last year, it'll bring us to the main contest page where you can see everything here. The top 5 teams, the top earners on tour for the year, the total golf utilization. So you can see Dustin Johnson was used the most here. All the message board comments as well. If you look at the standings, it'll show you the pop-up with all the different teams as well. And then, of course, the different quarter segments. So first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, majors and players. It'll basically show you all the different outcomes. And then if you click on a player's name, it'll give you the list of picks for that segment or for the whole event, whichever you're on, how much was earned, and what the usage percentage was for that event. If you go back to view all events, it'll show you the entire list from the team. And we go back to the main page here. And now as an admin, you can click on this here and it'll give you a list of all the teams. If you want to delete them, you can click on one of the delete buttons there. If you need to go to edit someone's contest because there's something wrong with it or they missed a pick but they emailed it to you, you can basically click on it just like that. And you'll see the name up there. You hit picks and everything that was here. You see Sony Open in Hawaii was when this started. Who the pick was, the backup, what the result was, usage, to view detail of just that contest, or just that event, you can see what people used. So all the picks for that week are on there. And then if you're an admin, you click admin, and it'll give you the ability to edit a pick if need be. If there's an error, if there's something that needs to be handled, only the admin will be able to do that. And that's the simple way. Once you're on your team page here, you can change your image as well as your team name by clicking there. If you need to use any of our data tools, if you're a subscriber, you can access them pretty quickly right here. And that's pretty much it for using our one and done tool.